Hi friends! I got new cards. From the Half Price bookstore. They've been cleansed. Starting with this deck by Rebecca Campbell. If you've seen any of my videos, first of all, thanks. Second of all, you already know I have a deck by her, and the art's by Danielle Knoll, and she did the art on this card, on this deck too. And I got this other, plus look at how cool this box is. And then I got this one too, the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron Reed. Oh, and illustrated by Jenna Della Grottaglia or Della Grottaglia. I don't know, but they're cool. So, okay, we're gonna start with these. I'm pulling this down. Pretty. I hear lots of movement. I was pulling these, just letting every single one of them shuffle out, and a card with a pink peony popped up on it. And my friend's mom sends a lot of pink peonies as signs from the other side. And so I took a picture of that card to send to her. And the next card that came out was like Star Family. And so I picked up the first card, the peony card, to take a picture of both of that and the Star Family together. And I realized I'd set it down on top of a Star Ancestor card. So these were definitely calling out quite strongly. And they already feel like they have some type of connection. I just noticed the moon is right overhead right now. Oh, what a beautiful life. What a beautiful life. Hiraeth. I don't really know how that's pronounced. Hiraeth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I said, I just noticed the moon is up there. Homesick for the stars. Looking in that direction. I am going to read from the book on this one. Let's see. Are they in alphabetical order? Hiraeth is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for a home or a place to which we cannot return. This inexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to. A place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for the unity of Source, a remembering of interconnected oneness. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships. A journey to find somewhere they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone, and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. How can you commit more fully to your life? I feel that very strongly. Yeah. Okay. Wow. And there's like a outline, what would that be called? A silhouette of a person right here in the middle, and the same silhouette is almost mirrored in the stars. Wow. That was powerful. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy. Make love to life. So noticing the moon overhead right now, and Venus actually is right there. Venus is in the west right now. When the sun sets, I'll be able to see it, at least from where I am. And it was so bright. I was looking at Venus just last night, thinking about how like Venus is up in the sky right now, and it is illuminating all of the love in our life, both in our connections with others and also in our connection with our higher self, and just loving ourselves more fully. And Jupiter, when like Venus is, you know, over here almost to the horizon, Jupiter's pretty much overhead at the zenith these days. They're just like right there in this beautiful 90-degree angle to us, you know, where Jupiter is expanding that love. Jupiter is allowing us to be able to envision that love in the future. It is allowing us to express more gratitude right now for the love in our lives. And yeah, they're just both out there doing working their magic on us right now. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer, in which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ashtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out, to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Oh, that is so important to do. Allow yourself time to do anything, and don't pressure yourself to do something. Don't pressure yourself to do anything. If what you end up wanting to do is nothing, that's okay. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. How can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little bit more? And the first step to enjoying your life a little bit more, even when you're longing for the stars, like this card said, remember that your soul chose to come here to Earth for a reason. Don't spend so much time and energy missing something inaccessible from here in this physical body, that you miss what it's like to experience this physical body. Now they're getting a little sticky. And as I was reading about this card, I was thinking about this deck. And when I looked over there, it is the first one that my eyes were drawn to. So, all right, Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Knoll, what do you have to tell us today? I have shuffled these cards since the last reading, and I'm pretty sure this was on the bottom of the deck then, and I have mixed them up in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. This card is just needing to come out, and I am reading from the book on it too. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Gosh, that light. That same light that is inside of you is the same light that Venus is showing to us. It's the same light that we see reflected off the moon towards us. It's the same light that's lighting up Jupiter in the sky. It's the same light that burns at the core of this planet. We are that light. We have as much knowledge and wisdom and experience as connection to the everything as that light. We are a refraction of that same light. I don't have a word big enough for it. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There's no mistake that you're supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this: you have been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you put together all of the fingerprints of all of the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, be seen, and rise. We call forth the soul gifts and soul trainings that we have received throughout all of our lifetimes. We are ready to embody them all now, without hesitation and without fear. We have been training for this for lifetimes. And with the fact that we have been training for this for lifetimes, your soul is more comfortable doing that which it has trained for than whatever you keep yourself in here that's not in alignment. Okay, I'm going to pull from this one now. This is the other new one that I got today. And they shuffle so beautifully. It's so cool. Come fly away, let's fly on to the moon. I said they shuffle easily, and then I got them stuck. A little more even. There's a lot in this deck. Oh. Splat. Yeah, there's 64 in this. Okay. The bottom of the deck. And now the top. Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. Number 6, right? We've got literally Venus over here. The Divine Feminine. Oh, my sweetheart. Being with him brings out my Divine Feminine. And lost in space, needing direction. So that Divine Feminine is going to be the best way for you to find that direction that you're wanting to go in. And then your Divine Masculine is what you're going to use to actually take you in that direction. Connect with Venus. Connect with your feminine. And that's going to help you find your way home in yourself when you feel lost. And that's also how you'll get back to the source of what you've been training for. Okay, I'm leaving that here. Thanks.